Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at my chest stand training. I'm going to start by warming up my shoulders. I've got my hands on the block on the medium setting and my elbows super straight. I'm pushing through my shoulders, dropping my chest down. What I'm really trying to do is aim the top of my head towards the wall and point my collarbones down towards the corner where the wall and floor come together. As you can see, my face has gotten pretty close to the wall, so I'm going to start activating a little bit more in the cervical spine. I'm still squeezing my shoulder blades together. I'm also shrugging my shoulders up, trying to lay the back of my head towards my shoulder blades. As I push through, I am using my core to contain the ribs. You can see that even though my ribs are visible, they're controlled and contained. There's kind of a smooth muscular containment around them. That's because I'm staying active through my core as I push down. I'm gonna start using the block to add a little bit more stretch into my neck. So what this is a combination stretch. I'm using the block to lift my chin away from the wall while I push my weight towards the wall. So it's passive. However, I am squeezing my shoulder blades. I am using the muscles to lift my shoulders and as well stabilizing my core, using my abs. So I'm really just using the block to help me activate those muscles that I'm going to use for flexibility. I'm going to start to switch the block into the tall setting because my chest is touching the wall. I like using the wall as tangible feedback. It's the goal point. When I've got my chin on the block, the goal is to flex to the point that my chest touches the wall. However, once your chest is touching the wall, you need to level up. You need to make more space, more potential to move into in order to keep growing your flexibility. So that's why I'm pushing the block taller, and now I've hit the wall once again. At this point, I'm pretty satisfied with what we've done here at the wall today. Let's get on the floor for some chest stands. So warming up my chest stand, I've started with a couple of blocks on the floor, shoulder distance apart, and I'm placing the tops of my shoulders down. My hands are on the floor and I'm squeezing my elbows into the side of my rib cage for stability. So what the blocks are doing right now is they're causing me to squeeze my shoulder blades together and shrug my shoulders as I try to lay my collarbones down between the blocks towards the floor. I'm using the muscles in my upper back to pull my chest downward, and those blocks have created a little bit of a bridge space there for me to move into. As I kick over, you can see I'm landing my feet on the wall. This is giving me just a little bit more stability to kind of ease into this movement. Floating the legs in this position is a little bit more stressful, and so the wall kind of spots me on my way down as my back is still warming up. And here I can also focus more on using the correct muscles because I'm not focusing on supporting my legs. The wall is spotting me, and I can put all of my attention on squeezing those muscles in my upper back, neck, shoulders, and keeping my core nice and strong as well. So as I warm up, I'm just progressively walking my feet down the wall, getting them lower and lower, trying to keep my legs nice and active, nice and strong, and flexing, dropping the heel. As mentioned with the stretches at the wall, this is not a passive stretch. I am using my weight to help me dig deeper here, but my muscles are extremely active. I'm very, very strong here, very, very engaged in basically my whole body. Yay, we're ready to play on the floor. So here I'm using my low back and glutes to keep my body in this position. As I lift up, I'm able to use more of my core to get my hips higher and reach my feet towards the wall. My face is a little closer to the wall right now, so it's a little bit easier. I have a little bit more space to bend my knees and rock forward and backward. And as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about reaching my heels further and further. And eventually, I want to think about bending my knees to pull my butt over my head even more. The goal here really is to pull the butt as far forward as we can, reaching the legs as far forward as we can. We're going to continue progressing this stretch by adding a block under my chin. I'm trying to get my chest as low as possible, get my shoulders low, getting my legs low, and reaching for the wall. A little bit of support here, trying to bring my butt forward. And as we do, we're stacking another block on top, giving me even more space to sink down into. My arm position is a little bit different here, which means slightly different activation. And the way my legs come over, it means I'm fighting a lot harder to lower my chest. Lots more space, lots more muscle needed to pull that chest down. And we're ready for our final stop today, triple fold training. Not only is this a big stretch, it also takes a ton of strength to pull the knees down. On a side note, I did not stretch my hip flexors and quads today, which would have been really helpful for dropping the knees lower. Better luck next time. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you found this video to be helpful and informative, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!
These tutorials do not replace or negate professional individualized instruction and are for entertainment purposes only. Always consult your doctor before beginning a new exercise regimen. Okay, thanks, bye!